key is for everybody come in, have open mind, compare themselves against their peers. Everybody's in the Red Wings uniform this week. That doesn't mean they're going to be in 2 months. And where guys can come in and they're in an environment where they can really learn, evaluate themselves, and learn the pro mentality. How do I get better?
What we're trying to do is bring a level of understanding both for the players and the staff. And the data we track and the information we want to deliver is training load information and recovery information. So from the heart rate, we're going to calculate a total load number. We call this number training effect on a 1 to 5 scale. And then a second training load number we call training impulse. So the higher the training impulse or TRIMP score, the bigger the effort. 2 things tracking: training load, so we can evaluate each individual athlete because all the responses are different, and then the 3-minute resting for state of recovery or readiness.
With the heart rate, it's nice to find out what their max is. How far can we push them? How high can we get their heart rate? By knowing their max heart rate, we can their 1 and 2 minute recovery and see how quickly they do fall. Because obviously, if you can get your heart rate down quicker, more efficiently, you're going to be ready for that next shift, as opposed to if it lingers close to your max, then you're just physically not ready to go for that next rep. Anytime you compete against somebody else, there's an honest factor there. There's a competition amongst your peers, but there's also an internal competition. They have measurements, they have data walking away from this week, so they know where they're at and where they need to go. So hopefully when they come back, they're better prepared and they have better results and they're improving across the board.
We contemplated for several years what would be the best way to test, and it now seems like all NHL organizations are transitioning towards on-ice testing. So a lot of the testing used to be done off the ice, on the treadmill, on the bikes, and if you can't skate, you can't play hockey.
The on-ice drills, the 40-yard sprint, we took a measurement at 10 yards and then the next one at the 40th yard. I want to see how quick guys are on the line and then how fast can they accelerate to that 40-yard marker. The agility one, the T test, it was at 20 feet by 20 feet. And all it is, can you accelerate, can you decelerate, can you change your direction, and how quickly can you do that? And is the left the same as the right?
We actually record everyone's time so they can see it themselves. But then we give them what the NHL average is. So it's just to show them, how well conditioned that NHL players really are.
Yeah, they say it's not necessarily an evaluation camp; it's more for development. You try to take it like that. I've just been trying to learn and soak in as much as I can.
Well, you got to do your best all the time and work hard. But since you have like a goal, trying to beat a time or something like that, I think it makes a big difference. And you want to work hard to beat that time.
They're great things to show you where you are at and things you can improve in the summer.
Like a big jump, the speed and the strength of all these guys just opens your eyes about how strong and fast you really do have to be to play at the next level.
A lot of guys are cramping up and they're pretty tired, but you just got to battle through it. Work as hard as you can over the summer to get better for training camp. And obviously the NHL guys are in great shape, so eventually you got to get up to that level.
We spend a lot of time on nutrition, hydration. We spend a lot of time on sleep, eating habits, off-ice conditioning, off-ice workouts, the mental side of the game, dealing with stress, social media. There's just so many different aspects that go into being a good NHL hockey player and a responsible one and a good pro. I'm happy with the process and I'm happy with the way it went.